Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, When the World Stopped Making Sense. I'm your host, Kelvin. So When the World Stopped Making Sense is a mod that brings the start date for Crusader Kings 2 back to 476 and the fall of the Western Roman Empire. We're starting in Little Augustus bookmark, which is the beginning of Ordacer here, and his invasion of Italy, which will ultimately lead to the destruction of the Western Roman Empire. So there's a lot going on this map. We have, obviously, the Eastern Roman Empire, currently in civil war, as Assyria, which is Emperor Zeno, who has been restored by the Senate, who is going to go back and take his throne. We have up here Soissons, the Romano-Gallic holdout, which will, historically anyway, will be eventually taken over by the Franks. That's Romano-Frank. The Frankish kingdoms here that exist, not Frisia, but... And in addition, if we have some other looks here, we can see the Germanic invasion of the British Isles underway. Visigothica and Subia split Hispania right now. And tribes abound. We have the Zoroastrians in great shape and power out here, as the Sassanids still hold the throne of Persia. So, tell me now. These, I believe, are actually the Gupta. Alright, cool. So yeah, we have the Gupta Empire here, although it's called the Rajasthan Empire for some reason. Irrelevant, I suppose. So yeah, the map has a lot going on it right now. This is, I guess the mod is aptly named. This is about when the world stopped making sense. So we're going to be playing as the Duke of the Goths, although that Goths title won't last long, because I made a custom character with the correct culture and religion for here. Here we will note that we have the Bosporan Culture and the Hypsisterian religion. There are, by the way, a hell of a lot of religions, because since this is, you know, pretty early on in Christianity, this was before they figured out how to beat heresy out of people. So there are a lot of Arians. In fact, if we have a look around here, Arian, Ordacer, who will eventually take over, Arian. Germanic still out there, but yeah. I mean, the entire British island at this point is still insular Christian, which, don't worry too much about it. It's just that basically the Brits are too far away from the council, so they ended up with their own form. Oh yeah, Arians and the Vandals. And, oh god, so much heresy. Including my favorite heresy, Valentinian. So, we're going to be playing as the Crimean Goths. Let's see. We've got diseases turned up because I'm a sadist. I don't know. The earliest 50 years after the game started. Delayed random. Year 1000 seems pretty reasonable if we manage to make it. And then we'll have the Aztec invasion for the follow-up in the 1300s. So, Rise of Islam will be experimentally historical. Yeah. So we will have to deal with the rise of Islam in 630, give or take. Welcome to the beta. This is when the world stopped making sense. Got it. Now let me play. I already know how to play this. So we start as the last bastion of civilization before the steppes. Beyond us, that is all there is. We are on the border of nomadic. There are also some other government types you can see, including Roman bureaucratic, which will eventually fall. And the special Persian government type, Iran Shahar, I want to say. It's overall a pretty crappy government type. But, hey, what you gonna do, right? So, with that in mind, let's get to work, shall we? Build the legends. Build the zeal. Train the troops. Alright. And I want to say the first thing that I do is raise tribal organization. Good. So we're going to do a double raise of tribal organization. And get us up to medium almost immediately. Good enough. So, with the Hypsisterian faith, we can't really reform it. There isn't really anything particularly interesting other than Kania Korchev, which is here. You're currently Germanic. Noted. Doros is... Yep, alright. That's another one under our control. Where are you? There. Noted. You are there. Okay. And you guys, where the hell are you? You're right there. Alright, so... Pardon me. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm working on it. So, I think we just actually want war focus, because I need all the martial I can get. We'll probably want to become King of Teresa, though I don't think we want to start with that ambition. Probably just want to grab get married. We'll just grab hunting. She's a genius. Can't complain. Give me money. Good. Alright. Not bad. So, the Hypsisterian faith, let's actually talk about this one. It's a bit of a weird one. After the fall of the Bosporan Kingdom, the influx of Thracian and Jewish traditions led to the creation of the cult of the Most High God, a monotheistic religion unrelated to the Abrahamic faiths. Yeah, it's one of those weird things where, like, the Jews and, like, Thracian pagans just kind of bumped into each other and had a baby. And that's basically the best way to describe Hypsisterian. I'm not actually sure if they technically worship the same God in the way, you know, the Jews, the Christians, and the Arabs do. I'm not actually sure if it's the Abrahamic God, but my God, they are monotheistic, so there's that. Alright. Go traveling. Find love. Room and air. That's probably a wise pick. Alright. So immediately we're going to declare a liberation for Crimea. We can use this possibly seize all titles held by the Savage within the territory of the Duchy of Crimea. And indeed we shall. Thanks to that whole us being on the very borders of civilization itself. Integrate. Conquest of Lower Dnieper, noted. The Skole Palatinate. Basilikos, the Emperor of the East, has formed a new guard. The Skole Palatini better protect the imperial interests. Interesting developments. That said, Zeno is pretty much just going to rampage all across the countryside because he's given a large event army. Not exactly historically inaccurate or anything, but that's the gist of it. You surrender. Alright, so now we just have to deal with these guys, who are invading us now. Since, you know... Oh, and we're apparently also being invaded in the Lower Dawn region. Noted. Nuisance. Yeah. We'll just take that. Now it's the Akatiri who are invading us. Okay. Oh, geez, and the Akatiri... I mean, I'm not wholly certain that they are in any shape capable of fighting us, but... I'm not sure I really want to fuck with them, because A, they have a nomad army, so it can kick my ass if it's half my size. B... well, they have an army bigger than me. So both of these things combine to the point where I feel like, that's bad. Yeah. Not much we can do here. Might just be, you know, better to wait. Because it looks like they're losing. Given the time. Even in your sleep, in your dreams, think about this war. It's all you ever think of. Can I have a moment of peace? No. The Restoration of Zeno. Yep. Once again, Emperor in Constantinople. In 1475, he had, after a conspiracy, lost the throne to the Miaphysite Basilicus and been forced to flee the capital. Subsequently, after losing the throne and being defeated, Basilicus was imprisoned by Zeno. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Went to the wrong location. Alright. 100. That's the stuff. Alright, we've successfully thrown off the shackles of the invaders. Whew, good work. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, let's take the Duchy of Crimea, shall we? That way I become a Super Duke and my domain limit goes up to 7. Perfect. Just the way I like to see it. Alright. You aren't in the best shape ever. I'm not actually sure if we can win against those 500 dudes. I guess we'll find out. So remember how I was concerned about that being a nomad army? Actually, not bad. Alright. I didn't realize that we'd have such an easy time. Quick, let's grab Crimea while they're under enforced. Matters of life and death. This game. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, a little while ago I did CK2 series, and in the very first episode, I was given a shot for immortality. And it looks like, in this game's infinite wisdom, it has decided to offer it to me once again. Oh, Jesus. First off, Crimea is now my primary, thank you. Second off, fuck. Summon the council. This fucking game. Send the priest out, because I have higher learning, so my best shot's with a priest. I'll take this province as well, thank you. Good. So we actually have most of the Kingdom of Teresa now, minus a singular province from somebody I don't believe that we can actually take it from. The Khans are powerful. I should wait till they leave there. Perfect. That does put us at 8 again. Let's see. Anyone? Yep, you're pretty good. How would you like to? I don't know. Where should I give you? Olashai? Sure. You can have Olashai. The council will view this as an act of tyranny, aren't they? Oh, the malcontent has just simply pulled favors from everyone. Very well. And there you go. Well, I mean, he's going to be a dick and block it, but that's fine. We'll just have to wait it out. There we go. Now, where were we? Somebody of the correct culture and everything. Council still views this as an act of tyranny. Yes, because we have Germanic people on this council. Congratulations. There are, unfortunately, a lot of Germanics. Yeah. And they're all zealots, too. So the council's kind of cocked up right now. We'll just have to hold it. So, yeah. There's a lot of nomad agitation out here, which is not ideal. I mean, I don't know. I think I should probably still be building. Yeah. Begin the construction of the war camps. Although our home holding wasn't too bad. We can now celebrate Passover. It's a sign. So, since we are kinda sorta Jewish, Passover is celebrated every year to commemorate the liberation of the Israelite people from slavery in Egypt. Spend lavishly and invite your vassals to make this year's celebration one to be remembered. We are, like I said, pseudo-Jews. Fuck, we do not have... We don't have the money for that. Because I'm going to need to be able to hire mercenaries in case we're attacked. I see epidemics have already started to spread. Thankfully, there is a lot of governments around here. It can't hurt us because we're, you know, tribal. It can only hurt feudal, bureaucratic, all them. So it can hit a lot of places, but thankfully not us. So we'll be fine. Right. So, I've got way too many people out here that I'm concerned with. You'd make a good court physician. If I need one. Good enough, anyway. So yeah, in the future, it might be possible for us to go at here and grab Olba. You guys, I take it, are tribal, yeah. So, that'll be... I'm not sure if we want to actually attack them. I mean, we do. But it's like, do I want to get any closer to the Byzantines? Ah, I see. Ordasser has walked in and finished destroying the Eastern or the Western Roman Empire. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Pannonia, Dalmatia, yeah. So at this point, the Western Roman Empire has fallen. No surprise, really, but, I mean, that's what the start date is. That tends to happen. The Eastern Roman Empire continues, and will likely for, you know, another 1,000 or so years. But, hopefully we'll see it, too, in the end fall. Like all things. We can celebrate Passover, but I am way too poor for that. Especially not helpful that since we're on the frontier, we're the front target for raids. Alright. Aha! We have successfully gained an heir! And, of course, they will be named after my patrons. So, thank you to Quirp for your support on Patreon. Hail be to my firstborn son. So, thank you everybody for watching the first episode, because we got the war camps done. That's good. I wouldn't mind getting everything put together. I also need to start considering construction of some temples out here. They're 500 gold a pop, but we lose the provinces if I don't build temples due to nomad agitation. Or I survive 100 years. Which, I'm still waiting on, that immortality pop, so I'll get back to you. Get back to you on that. Oh. Maybe I don't need to. Who knows? Maybe the game's just gonna give it to me. I'm doubtful, but maybe. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I have been your lovely, lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.